the same habits, allowing teams to attack them with so much ease. The second half starting well, Atleti making a weird substitution, allowing Real Madrid to basically breathe and be relaxed. So much to talk about from a both perspective of the teams. And of course, we're going to do the match ratings. And of course, we're going to award one Haywan of the match, because I think that it only goes to one person, and one person only after today's performance. And of course, don't forget to, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, and comment your own thoughts about the game and what you made of the game. Listen, let's go. Thibaut, Fede, Raul, Rudiger, Ferland, Mendy, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Brahim, Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vini. Of course, biggest takeaways already without even going straight before the game. No Jude Bellingham suspended. Fede returning into the starting 11, which was massive and crucial. And of course, Raul starting. And Brahim getting a chance. And before the game, I basically said there's 4 players that I want to impress. There's 4 players in the watch-along. I said 4 players I need impressing no matter what. And one of them was Brahim Diaz, because Brahim Diaz so far this season, whenever he started, he hasn't really impressed. There hasn't been a performance where I said to myself, yo, Brahim's actually done well so far this season. So I looked at Brahim Diaz, listen, no Ceballos, no Jude, no Luka Modric, no Arda Güler, brother, this is your chance against Atleti, Champions League. Please, bro, I need you to step up. And I can't lie, within the first 15 minutes, Real Madrid played incredible. They played amazing. They played smart football. They were pressing. The early goal within the first 5 minutes, Fede to Rodrigo. Rodrigo, great run, great pass from Fede in behind Galan. Rodrigo with a nice little cutback, score a goal, 1-0 Real Madrid. And then after that, after the first 15 minutes, things start to change. Towards the end of the first half, it wasn't well. The last from the 25th minute to the 45th minute to the end of the first half, it wasn't positive. It wasn't great. Real Madrid basically said, you know what, we'll drop deep, we'll defend. Atleti, here you go. And this is one thing that Real Madrid has done for most games that we've dropped points this season, especially in 2025. This is a bad habit of Real Madrid. We did against Real Betis. We led, we dropped deep, Betis took advantage, they won. Osasuna, we scored early, we dropped deep, Osasuna equalized, ended 1-1. Leganes, we scored 2 goals, we dropped deep, Leganes came back, and we were fortunate to score. This is what I mean, that we keep doing it every single game, and it's a bad habit of us. And Atleti made a 1-1. Julian with a sensational goal, which for me, Camavinga could have done better, but at the same time, it's just okay defense, but just way better offense. It's like NBA, great defense, but better offense beats it. And the shot from Julian was sensational. The second half started with Real Madrid basically starting how they started the first half. There was a bit more intent. Players who played bad in the first half started to do a little better in the second half. And I'll talk about each person specifically in the player ratings. But one person who did better in the second half was Vini. I think Vini was much more active, much more involved. The passes was going to him compared to the first half. It was mainly going to Rodrigo, because in the first half we attacked 55% on the right hand side, but we only attacked about 15% on the left hand side. So we attacked way more on the right hand side. The second half we got Vini a bit more involved, and Vini started to become a bit more active on the ball, which created the second goal. Nice little triangle 3-man build up with Brahim to Vini. I love the fact that when Brahim passed to Vini, Brahim didn't just stay still. He wasn't staying still. He wasn't just content with the pass. He actually moved into the final third. Ferland Mendy, a great first time pass by Vini to Ferland Mendy. Ferland Mendy passes to Brahim, and then Brahim, out of nowhere, moment of absolute individual brilliance. Nothing to do with the system, nothing to do with players moving around. It just comes down to individual magic of his own. Going past Jimenez with so much ease, ankle break. Jimenez was sitting on his behind, and a great finish to top it off to make it 2-1. And then from there, I was like, all right, cool. We've got the second goal. Can we get a third goal? And then out of nowhere, Atleti had the chances. Deport had a chance. Julian had the chance. And I was like, all right, this is going to be a nervy last 30 minutes, last 25 minutes, last 20 minutes. And then out of nowhere, Simeone basically says, you know what? Here's the white flag. I'm more than happy to leave this game with a 2-1 defeat. He takes out Antoine Griezmann, brings in Robin de la Marmande and the game, and they go up with, they basically defend with the 5 at the back. And then from there, you kind of knew it was GG. You kind of knew it was over. Because Atleti was more than happy just to defend. And I think Simeone was happy to take the 2-1 defeat. Because the moment they did that, it basically killed the whole momentum of Atleti. It killed any sort of attack which they had. There was no one up forward. And they were very happy with defending with so much numbers because they knew at that point Madrid was trying to chase that third goal. And this is what I don't understand. This is why I say we were fortunate in some way. This is why I say Simeone maybe never did his scouting report against Real Madrid. You basically gave Real Madrid a lifeline. You basically said to Real Madrid, yo, you men attack, and I'm happy with the 2-1. But you should know, one of Real Madrid's biggest weaknesses so far this season is out of possession and teams attacking us. Because it's so easy to attack Real Madrid. And he basically said, I'm not going to attack you guys. I'm happy to sit back. I don't understand that from Simeone. He basically gave us a lifeline. And we ended the game. We could have scored. This is what annoyed me. Towards the end, 92nd minute, Lucas Vazquez wins it in the final third. Passes it in behind defense to Mbappe. Mbappe, so much space to find his man. No one around him. No one surrounding him. Vinny was right there asking for the ball, and you passed the ball in behind Vinicius Jr. Anyway, let's talk about player performances. About each person specifically. Thibaut Courtois, let's start with him. Thibaut, nothing to do with the goal. He could have done nothing. Even if you put two Thibauts, the goal was just incredible from Julian. Again, as always, over the past couple weeks now, over the past couple months, whenever